everybody, this is Denise with Lazy K Homestead. Today I'm going to make some natural deodorant that I use at home. I share with my friends and family, and I also sell it on my Lazy K Soap and Sundries site on Facebook. Very easy. It is a detoxing deodorant, antiperspirant, and what I mean by that is the deodorants and antiperspirants we buy at the store have aluminum and other metals in it, and that's just the way they make it from whatever chemicals they're using. So the baking soda is a detoxifier. Now what that will do, and I say this as a disclaimer because once you start using this deodorant, that's what it looks like as it's hardened. See, it will start detoxing under your arms, and your armpits could turn a discolor some. Mine were about 3 months of not a real dark color, but it was darker than my skin color, and I have olive skin. So that is just it detoxing, and eventually it goes away. What it is just pulling out the chemicals that are already in our skin. The 3 ingredients that I use are coconut oil, which is also a pulling agent, like I had told you in the video with my lip balm. You use cornstarch. That is the antiperspirant part of this, and it really works for me because I will tell you, I do perspire when I'm out in the garden, things like that, and the baking soda is the deodorant, and it really does work. It keeps me dry, it keeps me from having any kind of odor, and I love it. So it's been about, I guess, 3 years, going on 4 years that I've used it. And today I'm going to scent mine with rose fragrance oil. Now you can use essential oil. Make sure whatever you use is skin safe, and again, you can go to the manufacturer before you purchase it, and it will say skin safe, good for skincare products, and this is one of them. Now what I usually keep it in, now this one I used this container, which is plastic and it has a lid, but there are cute little things that you can buy, these little tins. I got these at Hobby Lobby in the wedding department. They have a nice little see-through, and they hold just enough of the deodorant for about a month. So it's a nice lid. Also, I save jars, so I thought that was a cute little jar with a lid that you could give to somebody if you wanted to. So those are just some options. You don't have to have anything fancy, but here we go. So the recipe is 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now this Luann has a melting point of 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So that means if your house is warmer than 76 degrees, it will become a liquid state. My house usually isn't that hot, so it stays nice and solid. You could also keep this in the fridge. I have used old roll-up deodorant containers, and I go ahead and pour it in there. It's not real liquidy when you put it in. It's kind of it's between a solid and a liquid when you put it in your containers. And you can keep that in your fridge, again, if your house is warmer than 76 degrees. Okay, and it's going to be 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. So that was 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then 2 tablespoons of the baking soda. And you go ahead and just put that all in your little, I use these measuring cups because they're easy for me, and I have a lot of them. So what you just do is you start mixing it. Now, of course I'm making a mess. According to what your temperature in your house is when you're making this, you could add a little bit more cornstarch. I don't really add more baking soda because that's about all you want for this detoxing natural deodorant. But whenever I do give this away, I make sure that people do know that is a detoxing deodorant, and it will darken your underarms for about a 3-month period while it's taking out all those chemicals that we have used over years in our under our arms. So as you can see, it's becoming a really nice consistency, almost like you would think of deodorant. There you go. And just mix it up so all the powder, all the different powders, that's what I call cornstarch and the baking sodas, nicely mixed and smooth. So that's about it. And then you go ahead and you add however much of the fragrance or essential oil that you want to. Like I said, this is rose fragrance oil. It's really nice and it is skin safe. Now you don't need a whole lot. Of course, if you want a stronger deodorant, that's up to you. I usually add, of this rose, I'll probably put two drops, maybe a little bit more with that because I did have my little dropper thing in there. And you just go ahead and mix it up. Continue to mix until you get all of that in there, and you can really smell it. It's nice, and if you want to add more, that's fine. That's up to you, however you want it to be. So there you go. There's your deodorant. Take one of your tins that I'm using, and you just go ahead and layer it in there, and you can fill it however you want to. It's up to you. I usually fill it to the top. I could probably take a knife and make a really nice smooth edge, but I didn't have one here. And I'll just wipe this off with a paper towel. Make it nice and clean. There it is. Go ahead and put your lid on. And there's probably enough in here to put in another tin. I'd say that it would make maybe 1.5 of these. These are, I believe, 1.5 ounces it'll hold. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. So you might want to make double the recipe. And I have these that I printed out. They are, again, the Avery templates that I found, and I just buy the sticker paper. And I printed them out. And what this says is natural deodorant, coconut oil, baking soda, cornstarch, essential oil, fragrance oil, Lazy Cape soap and sundries, Luke 145. And there you go. And make sure you have your weight on there. Again, it is legal. You have to have the weight on there in order to sell. So this one I have the wrong weight, but I'll change it with a pen and put whatever it is that I weigh it out at. So I hope you like this short little video. Make your own homemade deodorant. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And y'all have a great day, and God bless.